Hey everyone! Today we're explaining how to check your ESPN Fantasy Football draft grade. Finding your ESPN Fantasy draft grade is actually pretty straightforward. There's no single, readily visible draft grade number. Instead, ESPN provides several ways to evaluate how well your draft went. 1. The most straightforward approach is to look at your team's overall projected score. After your draft is complete, ESPN will show you a projected total score for the upcoming season based on the players you've selected. While not a grade per se, a high projected score suggests a successful draft. You'll find this projection on your team's main page. 2. ESPN's power rankings can be another helpful indicator. These rankings compare your team to others in your league, offering a relative sense of how your drafts stack up. They give a general idea of how well you did. But remember, these are dynamic and can change as the season progresses and player performance fluctuates. You can find the power rankings in your league settings. 3. Analyze your team's composition. This is the most important way to evaluate your draft, even if it is subjective. You can evaluate the depth of your team at each position. Do you have multiple top-tier players at key positions? Or are you relying heavily on risky, lower-ranked players? Look for potential weaknesses to understand if your draft left you vulnerable in specific areas. Remember, a high projected score doesn't always equate to a winning season, and a lower projected score doesn't guarantee failure. 4. Consider your league settings. The scoring system of your league greatly affects the overall ranking and projected score. A league with PPR, points per reception scoring, might value different players than one with standard scoring. Keep this in mind when comparing your results to others. 5. Don't solely rely on numbers. While ESPN's tools offer a useful overview, the true test lies in your team's actual performance throughout the season. Flexibility, good waiver wire management, and the ability to adapt your strategy throughout the season are vital components for success, regardless of your initial draft grade. You'll develop an intuition for whether you drafted well based on the players you acquired and the projected scores. So check your team's projected points, look at the power rankings, analyze your lineup, consider your league settings, and remember that consistent monitoring and adjustment during the season is key. While there isn't a single ESPN fantasy draft grade number, these methods give you a comprehensive idea of your draft's success.